Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the top headlines in crypto because there's a couple huge ones today revolving around Coinbase and Cathy Wood, what she did with her stock today or recently. We're going to take a look at what the Fed is talking about in regards to what we can expect in the US when it comes to fighting inflation. And we're going to also take a peek at an interesting story that I just want to bring to you guys today. So a lot to talk about. I'll keep it quick for you guys. We'll get in, we'll get out. If you like the content, smash your like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you like free money, there's free money for you guys. If you like Femex, if you want to try leverage trading, always be careful. But if you want to take advantage of it, you can use our referral code down below when you deposit money into Femex. You can get some free money towards a trade. You just got to deposit a little bit of cash in there and then get started, or a little bit of crypto, should I say. All right, so let's take a peek here at the charts for the day. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently at $22,756. And that's coming after a very big story here we're going to get into in a second. Actually, crypto came up today, contrary to what you might have thought would have happened, but there's kind of a reason why we're going up. ETH back above 1600, which is fantastic to see. 12% pump in the last 24 hours, and a lot of these other tokens are doing it as well. Polkadot, Polygon, you name it. Uniswap absolutely soaring up 25%. Ethereum Classic with a 30% pump today. The exchange token's about 9% pump. So a lot of action happening. Well, what's the news for the day? They kind of wrapped it up here in these headlines here, but we're going to talk about this for a second. So the Fed hikes rates. Today, this guy right here, Jerome Powell, came out and he had a whole press conference and he announced that the Fed is increasing the interest rate by 75 points, 0.75%. Now, what a lot of people were fearing leading into today is that the Fed would actually raise the rates by 1%, which would be considered a very drastic change, and it would have hurt and probably caused a downward move in the markets. But when the news came out, it was only 0.75%. It was only 75 points. Well, this was actually bullish. And so what you'll see is that not only crypto rallied, but so did the regular market. And crypto rallied just a lot harder. So, you know, you've heard the phrase, buy the rumors, sell the news. Well, the news actually kind of pushed crypto up, right? And so let's see how long this pump lasts. Are we kind of finding a temporary bottom? Probably. Is the bear market continuing? Probably. This could be just one of those kind of rebounds here that we're seeing. So that's one thing. Also, Cathy Wood, the head of ARK Invest, she actually sold her Coinbase shares. So that's really big news because and that's coming on the news, and I talked about it in my last video yesterday, that Coinbase is currently being investigated by the SEC, and the SEC is currently digging into some of the more recent coins that they have been listing. And in fact, I think they're looking at all the coins that Coinbase has listed, and I'm curious to see how that unfolds. The SEC certainly affected Ripple, and Cathy Wood is looking at this and saying, well, I don't want it to affect my Coinbase stock, so she's just out, it seems. So we got to hear a little bit more about her explanation for that, but I guess I can understand it. Look, centralized exchanges like Coinbase are cool, but Coinbase doesn't offer DeFi. Crypto.com certainly does. FTX has a partnership with some, but Coinbase isn't quite involved in DeFi. I'm sure they have some partnerships, but it's not quite to the extent of some of these other exchanges. Like Crypto.com has its own DeFi app, so does Coinbase, but it's just not quite the same. And you got a lot of other options. So these centralized exchanges, they're taking a hit right now, and we'll see kind of what happens with other big players. Coinbase, Voyager, Celsius, all getting hit right now. But Coinbase is kind of king of the hill. I don't expect them to get knocked off the hill. I think Cathy Wood is just scared of some short-term volatility that I don't think she wants to hang on for, which is interesting because she's more of a diamond hander traditionally. So we'll see what happens with that. Another thing I want to show you guys, this is what they're talking about. Cryptocurrencies surged post-Fed meeting. So, markets are acting strange right now. We're raising the interest rate, and then the market's pumped. I think this is temporary, but it's good to watch how these stories affect crypto. And lately, every time that the Fed has raised the rates, crypto and Bitcoin have pumped. That's just how it's going, especially because inflation is so bad right now. We need relief, and this is the only way. This is the only tool that the Fed has to do it. By raising the interest rates, this is the only way we can fight inflation. They want to get inflation back down to 2%, and this is the only way they can do it. But hey, if you can buy ahead of this news, and you can ride this pump up, take profit, look out for the next one. Those are some good short trades. I'm more of a DCA and a hodler. I don't really do short swing trades, but some of y'all out there might be pretty darn good at that. So keep an eye on that. Another interesting story I wanted to tell you guys about today is 9 Bitcoin mining machines were stolen in a useless crime. The Van Buren County detectives say this is a Michigan crime. Somebody stole some Bitcoin miners, and they call it a useless crime, and that's funny. I love how they put it in parentheses, because sure ain't useless. I mean, these things are worth, they talk about it in this article, these are the machines, they're worth $10,000 per unit. And depending on how hot the markets are, these could be more valuable. So bad description of calling it a useless crime, but kind of funny. Look, Bitcoin ain't going anywhere. People are so desperate for more Bitcoin that they're stealing miners here in Michigan. So look out, guys. Stay bullish, but stay conservative, right? And DCA, you got a dollar cost average across the long term. Take advantage of these dips, guys, because these markets are looking saucy right now. And, I bought a little bit earlier today before the news, which was awesome. That paid off immediately for me. And, I'm going to continue to DCA. Whether we go up, whether we go down, that's the name of the game, y'all. Keep an eye out for the latest and greatest in crypto. We'll talk a little bit more about this Coinbase case and more in episodes to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.